Hey guys, I'm Kristin, I'm ARuralSquirrel, and I have several things that I'm going to be sending out today, including this item. This is one of those quilts that I picked up last week, if you watched that video, and I'm really excited about. This is the least expensive of all the quilts that I found that day. This is one that my brother pulled out for me. This is the vintage 1960s, probably early 70s quilt. I know that because it's made out of polyester, and polyester didn't come out into that time, but it is a tied quilt, and they are not as desirable as the quilted items. So we have that to go out, and then I have a few other things that I'm going to get listed over there, some pillows and things, and then we're going to get ready for a plush Dibdit show. So make sure that you are following me on Dibdit and on Whatnot. I do once a week plush shows. They're just lightweight and easy to ship. So I have been doing some of those plush shows, but I really love doing the vintage like tchotchkes and stuff like that. That's some of my favorite stuff. And I've been doing that since 1997 when I first got onto eBay. When I sold my very first Lungerberger basket, was the first thing I ever sold on eBay. Emmett is in the office with me today too, and we're gonna get some work done. So let's talk about some of the things that I've sold recently, because I've had some great sales. Here they are. So this is what my eBay notifications look like. So this is a Land's End stocking. It's one of those needlepoint stockings. I picked this thing up at the bin, so I have very little money in it, and I accepted a best offer of $15 on that one. Then those Southwest rugs, I found several of those, and this is one of them that has sold recently. It's the best offer of $25 I accepted on that. Next up is a multiple item tuxedo ruffle. I have several of these, and I sold this one for $19.98, full price sale. And do you see that quilt down there? Yep, $180 for that quilt. I accepted a really reasonable best offer on that. That's one of those quilts that I picked up with my brother last week, if you saw that video. And then check out that Days Inn coffee mug. That thing sold for $25, and I'm on a coffee mug roll because the other one sold for $20.99. I picked that up at a yard sale. Now I'm shipping out this Land's End vintage tote for $26.09. That is an offer that was sent to watchers. Then more coffee mugs. These I picked up thinking I would keep these, that Mr. Squirrel would use them for his coffee in the mornings, but they were really rare, and I sold them for $30. I also sold this. This is a bolo for me. This is the first time that I have found this, and I sold this on that Dibdit Plush show. This is called Squishable, and they are pretty sought after, I guess. This is also a bolo for me. This is the first time finding this brand. I don't know that I could say it without messing it up, but I found it at the bins, so I don't have very much in it, and I accepted a best offer of $40 on this beautiful piece. Then this was another bins find. This is a full price sale of $28.99 for this needlepoint pillow. I think it's beautiful, and I know that this is trending right now, so it was an easy grab, but this thing is probably my favorite thing that I have found and sold probably this year. It's the coolest vintage globe. I'm absolutely in love with this. This is a full price sale of $89.99. It did not take very long for it to sell, and I probably spent an hour just looking at this and researching it. Then I also sold some more of these multiple item listing ruffles. You guys, I had, I think, 16 of these. I found them in the bins. I listed it one time, just took a picture of it, and then did a multiple item listing, and I've sold, this is the last one, I've sold all of them for $19.98. Found these in the Omaha bins. I'm so excited about this sale. This is a best offer that I accepted of $225 for Maui Jim sunglasses. Definitely keep your eyes open for those. And then a big shout out to Marion. She's a repeat customer that always finds the coolest things in my eBay store, including this mid-century modern Christmas ornament, and then a handmade quilt runner, or maybe you could put it on the wall for a hanging, but it is obviously a very cool thing. So grateful for her. Then I wanted to show you these that people will buy almost anything. Most people would throw these things away, but these bags sold for $14 total. Moral of the story, look everything up. Okay, so those are a few of the things that I've shipped here recently. Now let's go talk about the things that I'm finding to put into the Airbnb, because you know that we've just built 2 of them, and we're decorating them with things that we find from the bins, or things that we need to supply the Airbnb at the bins. So here's a few things that I've picked up recently. This one is $8.99. It's a pretty decent size. I looked through most everything else and I didn't see anything, but I do think this thing is really cool. And look on the back. Okay, so the back, I'm gonna have to do some research, but I mean, it came from an art gallery. It's like real artist and stuff. She signed it. This is cool.
$9.73.
Alright, thank you so much. So far, I really love it. It looks pretty good with the rug and with the pillows and all the things. I can't wait to, I think, hang it up right there, or maybe, I think it might be too many squares right here, but then this is an option. Over here by the dining, I'd have to get rid of the green, but I kind of think that'd be a great place too. I don't know, where would you hang it? Here? Or here? Oh my gosh, it looks so good in here, doesn't it? It looks so good in here. I love it. Okay, listen guys, I just stopped at Target to pick up some things, some groceries that I needed, but you guys know I'm always looking for something to put in the Airbnb to make it cute, to make it homey, and I found this pillow, and I think it's gonna look really great in this bedroom. We've already got this fantastic but comforter bedspread, little blanket that goes over the bottom. I'll show you that here in a minute, but I think it looks really nice, and it was only $3 on clearance. $3 on clearance. Now, my bins that I normally shop at does not have linen pricing, so that's a pretty good price for a pillow for me. Hey you guys, I'm headed to yoga, but I got a new package. I'm so excited. Let's do an unboxing. These are my JiaroPack mailers. When I sell things on eBay or Marketplace or whatnot, or Poshmark, I use Polymailers, and I get them from JiaroPack, but I got a new color this time. I love bubble mailers. This is a great size. So this is, obviously, if you guys know, this teal color is my favorite. And this is, let's see, what size are these? I don't remember what size these are. Oh, here, they're this size. This is a great size. I like it. It's pretty universal. And sometimes you need a little bit bigger bubble mailer, and they have even bigger ones than this. So these bubble mailers are fantastic, and I use them quite a bit. Then I got this color. Oh my gosh, is this not just such a trendy color? This is fantastic. These are this size, and I use this one a lot too. This size is great. And then of course I'm going to reuse this box because I love a recycled box. And then this color, this reminds me of Kim Kardashian and Skims. This color is so on trend. Of course, they also have orange and teal if you're going to be on trend with the new colors this year. Orange. This is such a perfect size. Such a perfect size. I love this color. It has that easy peel off right there. I'm going to use these all the time. Such a great size. If you want to get bubble mailers or poly mailers, because if you ship things, if you use code Squirrel Squad, you'll get 20% off your purchase. So I'll put the link in the description below. Let's get some of our shipping done, okay? So sometimes I run over to the Amazon bin return store and I picked things up on a $1 day where everything in there was just like the bottom of the barrel, and I picked up these things thinking that they were actually cat litter, but they're not. They're replacements for like a diaper genie thing for litter. I couldn't believe it. These things sold for $45.98. This is a full price sale. And then this is the best offer I accepted on this quilt for $140. I love a vintage quilt. They're beautiful and they always bring good money. Then these are another thing that I found at the Amazon bin return store. This was a box that had 2 of these vacuum cleaners in them, so I sold both of them, different people, for a full price sale of $39.99, 40 bucks. Then this is a vintage wool blanket. I picked this up the other day with my brother whenever we were at the bins there, and I sold this for a best offer of $34. Here's another new Bolo brand for me. This is the first time I've ever picked up this brand for this purse. I sold it as a best offer of $119. I will definitely be looking out for this JW Hume again. And then these are a pair of shoes that I picked up actually on Dipped It Threads. And I just sold them for a best offer. I bought them for me and sold them because they just didn't fit. But this is a $75 best offer I picked up on some hearing aids. Yep, used hearing aids for 75 bucks. Pick up everything, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate you. I hope you subscribe and hit the like button and do all those good things. And I will see you guys next week. I'll see you in the bins.